This is part 3 of modeling the desk lamp, and this is my 200th Blender video. Unbelievable. All right, well, one thing I've noticed as I've been looking at the pictures here is that the top part here really is smaller than the base. I thought they were the same size, so we're going to have to do something about that. So I'm going to go into wireframe and box select all of this stuff, and I am going to scale it down like that. We'll go with that. See how that works. All right, this is going to be a quick video today. What I want to do is I want to do clips, and I want to do screws, and possibly the bulb, and that's going to be it. All right, so what we'll do is, I think I'll just select this and Shift S cursor to selected, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work on that. I'm actually going to work on another layer though, and I look from the top down. There's my 3D cursor, and I'm going to go Shift A, Mesh, Circle, and I'm going to set this to 8 vertices. No, I'm not sure about that now. I think maybe I'm going to bring a circle, and I'm going to set this to 18 vertices. That's what I want. Yeah, let's scale it down like that. Okay, and then I'm going to box select these ones here, and I'm going to drag them up like this, and then I'm going to go and join, select those two and go F, these two and F. I'm just going to go like that all around it. F. So I'm making the clip right now, and this clip is going to help hold the glass. Okay, so I've done that. I'm going to switch to edge selection. I'm going to select that and that. I have to make a face. This and this, I have to make a face, continue, and make faces for the whole thing. Just like that, and like that, okay? And then I'm gonna go Control R, and I'm gonna put an edge loop right in the middle. Okay, select a piece of it, period key to zoom in. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the outside of it. I'm gonna holding down Shift and Alt, and I'm selecting all of this. And from the side, I'm going to hit E to extrude, and I'm going to bring this down a little ways like that. And then I'm going to go into wireframe and vertex. And I'm going to select these back ones, I call it the back. E to extrude, I'm going to pull them down like that. And all that can be adjusted. All right, so let's have a look at what I've got. That's what I've got right there. I'm going to throw in some edge loops down there and up here. And I'm going to get a little bit higher than that, let's say. I'm going to put one right here and bring it close. And right here. And we'll do one down there and up there. That should be good enough. All right, and then I'm going to click solidify, get some thickness on this, decide how thick I want it. I'll make it a little bit thicker than that. Okay, I'm going to apply that, and then I'm going to apply a subdivision surface of 2 and smoothing. All right, I could also come in here if I wanted to. Oh, this is such a small detail. Oh, not there. It's such a small detail, but I'll do it anyhow just for the fun of it. Okay, so that's the kind of clip that I want to make, and the screw would go through there and you could actually see it there. All right. Okay, so with that done, I'm then going to actually make the clip, the screw right now. There's different ways of doing this. The way I want to do it is like this. Shift A, and bring in a cube and scale it down. All right, I'm going to move it down to here, and I will set origin and geometry and Shift S cursor to selected. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, now I'm starting with a cube, so I'm going to subdivide this 3 times, And I'm going to go into the side view and edit mode and wireframe. And you can see there's a box around it, so I'm going to put an edge loop right there, and box select the bottom and delete those vertices. Select the whole thing, and I'm going to scale this into Z just a little bit, like that, and we'll bring it down. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I'm going to go into top view, and actually I think we're going to make this a bit bigger. Let's scale this like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and now apply that subdivision surface and look down from the top, and in face selection I'm then going to select the areas that I want to recess in to make the part for the screwdriver. So I'm just going to start grabbing some faces. There's my center. I'm going to go out 4 there, and I'll come out 4 here and 4 there, like that. Okay, so I get this cross-like structure. I see I've come out 4. I want those actually as well. There. And I'm going to inset a little bit. I'm going to hit I to inset just a little bit for a bit more support. E to extrude. I'm going to pull that down. All right, I'm going to flatten it. I'm going to go SZ0, deselect, and then I'm going to put some edge loops. Control R, and I'll put one down near the bottom. Control R, put one up near the top. Come out, and I'll hit smoothing, and it's looking okay, but I'm going to put on one more subdivision surface, and I'm going to leave it at that. All right, but it's debatable if I do the bottom part or not. I probably will do it, so I'm going to hit E to extrude. I'm going to scale in, maybe not that much. There, E to extrude, I'll pull it down, and then we'll add a couple of edge loops to tighten this up, like that. And maybe should we bevel here? We're just blowing polys all over the place. 1, 2, something like that. All right, and it's really not going to be very visible, so I don't think I have to worry about any of that puffiness. I could clean that up with another edge loop like this. And seeing as I've done it, we'll do that. And I'm going to drag this down past the bottom of the clip, but I'm not sure how far any of this stuff is going to go down. It might have to be smaller. So that's my screw right there. So let's save, and let's look at the other layer at the same time and see where we're at. And it is huge, and it's got to be flipped. So let's take it and let's rotate around the Y, RY 180, like that. And we'll just scale in object mode. And this is actually going to go along the sides. So let's look from the bottom. Control 7. We hide some of this stuff. That's good enough. All right, let's grab that, and let's rotate Z 90 minus, and put this around halfway. Okay, I'm going to scale it a bit more, and then I would push that in. And what we'll do is we'll bring back the glass and push it up. So imagine the glass is, let's say, there, and that would be the clip that would hold it. So I'm going to need to push that in more, like that, kind of like that. Okay, and just check the positioning of everything. How far? Maybe I can come out a little ways. Okay, so I would have that kind of thing, and I can get the final position later. I'm going to select the glass and Shift A, Shift S, cursor to selected, so I can take this and I can now mirror this, and with the eyedropper select that, mirror it to the other side, and I'll do the same with the screw. Although, if I wanted them in different orientations, but I won't worry about that. So we'll just take that and we'll mirror it as well. Okay, so those are 2 clips on there now. And it's not too bad. And then let's want to have another look at this. And I see there's another screw there, and there's screws on the inside. So there's other pieces, but see these gold things, that's what I just made. All right, they don't look exactly the same, but they're fine. And so where is that? Up near opposite that part. Okay, so let's go ahead and take one of these screws, and we'll just shift D, bring it across, but I'll get rid of the mirror and bring it into the center. And up here, and then we'll just make sure that it's in like that. And I can actually turn this one, rotate this one in the Z if I want a slightly different orientation. So I'd have that. There we go. And I'm going to hide the glass because it looks like I need to put a couple here. So I'll take this one, Shift D, and move it across like this and up. And we'll look from the front, and I'll tilt it a bit there. Okay, so we need to rotate X 90 minus and bring it in, and then move it over. And then we'll do another one up a little bit higher, I believe. No, not that way. Let's see. All right, something like that anyhow. So that gives me screws and clips. And now what we need to do is the bulb. But I think I'm going to take all this stuff and move this back to my first layer. So everything is together on that layer there. Okay, so I'm going to make a bulb. And I think I will do that on a separate layer. And I'm going to go Shift C and send the 3D cursor right back to the center. I find it a little bit easier. And I'm going to bring in an image that I found on the internet. And I'll open it up. Reference images, desk lamp. And one of these things. Okay. And it's pretty close to being centered. That's good enough for what I want to do. And so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to bring in a plane. I'm going to rotate 90 and vertex and go Alt M, merge at center. And I'm going to pull that vertex up to the top. I've done this technique on a lot of things. All right, so not quite centered, but, and then I'm just going to extrude and move vertices around. E and G, E and G, and I'll try not to use too many because it's such a small detail. E and G, E and G. I'll come down here, and I don't know what it does there, so E and G, let's just come out. Let's just come out to here. Make something, and just come around the curve here. All right, let's come down. E and G. Okay, we got something going on here. Yeah, I'll just come out, and then I don't know, I'll come to there and go down. G, where? Z. There. E and G, we'll do one curve here, E, G, and X, and we'll come back to the middle point. Okay, I'll do these things separately. So I got that. Let's see how that's going to look. Take the first and the last point, hit N, and come up to the very top under X and put 0 in there so they're at the same position. Back in object mode and close that, and we'll try this. Screw modifier, but not in the Z, in the Y. And subdivision surface. we'll try 2. All right. I can apply the screw modifier, and I think I will, and then I can come back in and I can sharpen this up with edge loops, if need be, and need be's. Although again, I don't know that you're ever going to see this detail. Just wherever you feel the need for them, that kind of thing. I can do a bit more here. I can put another one in there, and I can put one up here. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll select this. Now let's do it this way. I'll select these bottom faces, and I'll go Shift S, cursor to selected, and then I will bring in like a cylinder, and let's make this like 12. And we can even open the ends. Should have thought about that. So let's just bring it down to origin of geometry. Oh, what's going on here? Oh yeah. Turn that off. Didn't realize that. Yeah, let's get rid of those, and let's scale Shift Z, and we can look back at the diagram and bring it in. Wireframe. And if you can't see, try moving your background image. Where is it? To the front. Okay, I had it on back. Try on front. And here we go. Okay, so we got that. Let's go E and bring it up. And S. E, that's good enough. Just bring it right into there. And just for this part, we'll just bevel. It's because it's closed. It's because it's open. I'm tired today. E and Alt M, merge at center. Now I can bevel it. Yeah, you have to actually have 2 surfaces to bevel against. And I only had the outer part. I didn't have another face here to bevel, and then I was not seeing it. So I don't know that that's exactly what I wanted now that I think about it. So let's look from the side again, and wireframe. Once again, it really isn't going to matter very much. Let's put an edge loop, bring it down to there, and then I can just grab all that and we'll scale it. All right, and I bet you smoothing is going to be enough considering the size of this thing. So let's just Shift D and copy another one over. And that could potentially be my bulb. Now, if I make this glass, well, we're going to leave it like that for now. I'm going to go ahead and apply that, and I'm going to take these two and I'm going to join them. There we go. Now I know that's going to be far too big. All right, cool. Let's bring back the original, and we'll see. All right, let's get this in here. Okay, let's rotate Z 90 first of all, and let's scale her down. Start bringing her up, and then we'll rotate X 90. And then we'll have it in there somewhere like that. And also, Shift S, cursor selected. There's a little piece of metal there, so I'll rotate X 90 a plane and scale. Scale in the Z. There we go. Let's zoom in on that. E to give it some thickness. Let's make sure that my polys are in the right orientation, push it against, and I'll give it a bevel. And I think I will leave it like that, but I'll push this in a bit. There we go. So that would be my light right there. Okay, and if I bring back the glass, well, obviously you can't see through it, so I like to just push the glass away. Now, are these screws too big? No, they look all right. Relatively all right. Maybe that's the same. That's good enough. Nah, I don't like it. We'll just bring it pretty much back to where it was. But that's what I have so far. All right. So we still need to make the back pieces and then extend these up and bend them. But it's coming along nicely. All right. Yeah. All right. So yeah, short one for my 200th video. Thanks for watching.